Want to get a new 2026 Freightliner. Apparently they're already out. I was looking up online, and getting a brand new truck. My goal is to at least throw $50,000, maybe $70,000 straight into the payment of the truck, because I just want to get that payment down really low. Pretty crazy. 10 years, I'm like, holy crap. A conventional business loan is like 7 years. That's kind of the highest you can really get with those types of loans. But 10 years, like, that would be great. Obviously my payment will be a lot lower. Gross pay that you will get being an independent contractor trucker is around 150. That's kind of what I was seeing out there. 150,000 is like the average. All right, guys. So right now I am looking over the things I'm gonna need with an SBA loan. I did go to two banks. My main bank, which is First Horizon, and they said that the SBA loan, if I could get it, that would be the best option, because they usually have really good terms for the loan, which they weren't lying when they went over the phone with me with it. I didn't really think about it at first, because the lady's like, oh, it's really tough to get it. So if you do, that's a really good thing. But if you don't, then we have other options. And then I end up going to I think Ridgeview, like this random bank across the street from that, around my neighborhood or home in Virginia, and went in there. They have their own type of loan, SBX they call it. So my thing is that I wanted to get a loan that I could pay into early, pay extra money into it on top of what the payment is monthly, and get that payment reduced over time is what the type of loan I wanted. When I talked to First Horizon with their conventional loan, it really wasn't what I was looking for when they said they couldn't do something like that. So I was kind of upset, not gonna lie. That's why I went across the street to the other bank, and their loan actually lets you do that. A reamortization is what it's called, and they were gonna let me do that. So funny thing is, got one call from First Horizon from a lady, and they're just trying to see if I'm qualified for the SBA loan or whatever. And then I ended up getting another call from another lady. Her name was Jennifer. She works for the SBA department at First Horizon. And she's like, well, I mean, my chances of approval is really high, because I got a 750 credit score. My payment that I was going to put down was around $60,000 to $70,000 for a down payment for a semi truck, and I pretty much have no debt. I have my car paid off and all that. I have no debt at all. So she's like, well, I mean, she's telling me that my chances of approval is really high, and but she did recommend that because the limit that you can take for an SBA loan, the minimum is $150,000. So if I put $60,000 or $70,000 down, then it really wouldn't work out, because I'm not going to reach that minimum at least, buying a semi truck. Because what I want to do, want to get a new 2026 Freightliner. Apparently they're already out. I was looking up online, and getting a brand new truck, $180,000 with the sales tax. You add another, probably $192,000 for that semi truck. So the lady was telling me this is what I should do, and she's just suggesting this to me, that I get the $150,000 and the rest of it I'll put down, and she says I'll meet the 20% down requirement for the SBA loan. And then she said the rest of it we'll use as a reserve, which the underwriter will look at, and they'll help me out even more to get approved for that SBA loan, since I'll have a nice reserve and I'll meet that 20% down requirement that they have. So yeah, I mean, it seems like it could work out though. I'm getting all the paperwork. It is Memorial Day today, so the department that I need to call here, the owner operator program that they have here. They're closed today, so I'm gonna give them a call tomorrow. I need to get a couple of documents, see if they can give me a copy of a contract, and just ask them a couple of questions here and there, because I need to make a business plan for the SBA loan. That's one requirement. And that business plan, I mean, there's 9 sections that I gotta fill out in regards to details about the company, whoever is employed or whatever, which would probably always be, and then just a whole bunch of questions on like projections, how much I'm gonna make, just different. They have a whole bunch of like questions or like subjects that I gotta answer or fill out, and just basically convincing the bank to lend me that money, and that I'm confident that I will pay them back with that business plan. Is pretty much what they want. It's confidence in you, them lending you that money. But yeah, other than that, I need that, and then I need this EIN number. I need to start. I'm probably gonna open up a business bank account with First Horizon, because I've used them before and they're not too bad. But obviously I need my personal taxes, like W-2s and all that, to give to them. I still got a month to get all that stuff together, because I really don't want to get the truck until the end of August, the beginning of September. So she did tell me to call her back here in a couple, like 30 days, so we can start getting everything. I'm going to give them all the stuff that I have, all the paperwork that they were requiring, get it all ready and give it to them, and hopefully go through the process. They said it takes about 60 days. They said it does take a little while, but I think it'll be worth it. SBA loan is really cool, because she's like telling me that you can get a 10-year on it. 10-year like loan term on that loan, which is pretty crazy. 10 years, I'm like, holy crap. A conventional business loan is like 7 years. That's kind of the highest you can really get with those types of loans. But 10 years, like, that would be great. Obviously my payment will be a lot lower. Also, another question I did ask, the repayment. So let's say if I threw extra money into it, will my payment go down with this loan? And she's like, yep. She's like, re-amortization, she called it. And she's like, you just gotta let us know from when you start the loan to that full year, I have to contact them, and I gotta let them know that I want to re-amortize my loan, because I threw extra money into it, so I can get my payment readjusted to that certain amount, so it'll go lower, because I threw extra money into the principal and probably interest too. So she said that they can do that with that loan, and I'm like, that is awesome. That in general is awesome. The part where I can adjust my payments by throwing extra money into it, and then a 10-year loan, like, my payment will be peanuts. My goal is to at least throw $50,000, maybe $70,000 straight into the payment of the truck, because I just want to get that payment down really low. Because I mean, trucking is very fluctuating, never very consistent each week, and I don't want to be stressing out with a freaking truck payment, a massive truck payment. So definitely going to be trying my best, living very frugally like I still do, and pay it down, because I don't want a large, the payment for $150,000, 12 years, 10 years would probably be, my calculations were like $1,200, and then with the interest on that, probably $1,300 a month would be my truck payment, which is not bad though. A lot better than 7 years. 7 years, I was looking at calculating, it was going to be like $1,800. So I'm going for that SBA loan. Like, I feel like it's a really great loan. Was not expecting it to be that good. And it's pretty cool that I pretty much are meeting all the requirements to get approved. I just got to convince them with this business plan. But yeah, so that is where I'm at right now, trying to get the semi truck. If you guys want to keep on following me, and I'll give you guys details going into it once I get the truck, and when I go in with Creed and see what kind of things they want me to sign, and just give you small little details if you're looking into getting your own truck and kind of subcontracting yourself out to a carrier. It doesn't have to be this company, it can be any other company. They do that, usually offer that. The average gross pay that you will get being an independent contractor trucker is around 150. That's kind of what I was seeing out there. 150,000 is like the average. I mean, 160, 140,000 a year. So man, it's not bad. It's pretty good, especially if I got a new truck and it has warranty for four years. I mean, my plan would probably be is to get the truck and then pay it down. I'm thinking by next year, end of next year, I think things are going to get rolling. Now, you can hate or love Trump, but I'm seeing a lot of action out there. Ohio, Indiana, Indianapolis, North Carolina, a lot of these states are building. I mean, they're building factories left and right, so something is going on. And one thing that I heard that Trump did say when he was talking about tariffs is that he wants a fair trade with both countries. So he was saying that they want that other country to buy from us, and the same with them, and just a fair trade. So they want to buy from us, meaning that demand on moving product or loads is probably going to go up with all these products coming out and going to ports, which I've delivered twice to ports before. So I don't know. I mean, maybe I think there'll be a high demand of freight starting to pop up by the end of next year because we're doing so many trading outside the country. And then the supply for truckers, there's not going to be enough truckers out there because now they said 10% of all truckers can't speak English or speak or write English, which that's 10% right there. And also I did see, I'll just pop up the chart, we're pretty much back at like 2018 and 2019 levels on active CDL drivers. So that has definitely gone down. So I don't know. I mean, I think something is coming. I think freight's gonna start hopping up by the end of next year. If not that, the following after that, I think things will start rolling with Trump's economy. But we'll see. If it doesn't, I would just stay with this company and kind of work it from there. But I'll keep an eye on the freight market. If it goes up to $3 for refrigerated loads, I think I'm gonna pull the trigger, and hopefully I can get my money organized at that point a year from now. And I think I'm just gonna go independent. I mean, I think something big is gonna happen. I think so. But let me know. Let me know in the comments, guys, if you guys agree, or let me know if you guys have any suggestions or opinions in the comments below. And hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day. See ya. Bye. If you got this far in the video, I highly do appreciate you guys watching it. Please don't forget to subscribe and like my video. Also, for more content, we got news content I've been putting out here, and then I have my POV content, which is right here. So just watch whatever you guys want, and thank you so much. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of your day, and be safe out there, guys. Bye.